welcome back to the channel. This is MTG Ghoul Dude, and today we're going to be doing what's in the box from our friends at Card Kingdom. So this is an order I placed about earlier this week for some of the new cards. The past, I think it's all will be one, and some of the other stuff that I didn't get open a lot of. So I've pre-cut it a little bit. So let's dig in to see what we got. Of course, we got the handy list. Let's go on ahead and open it up as Card Kingdom usually does. Oh, that's so cool. That's something I wasn't expecting. So I sent and actually put in a personal request. Oh, that's going to be tight to open. Okay. I put in a personal request for a hand-drawn custom token. And that is just the coolest thing ever. I love it. That's awesome. You can request custom tokens from Card Kingdom if that's what you're into. But let's get into what I got. So I wanted to get some new cards for Giada, and this was one of the ones that would be great in Giada. Guardian of Giaper, 3 mana. It's a 3/3 angel, and this is a promo. This is a pre-release promo, or a pre-release kit card. And whenever it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target creature or artifact you control, return to the battlefield. It's really good in Giada Angels because you get to blink a angel that's already on the battlefield and then get it back with a few more counters on it. Yawgmoth's Offering, this is an older card. This is from the Commander deck, but I just love this art. I wonder if there's a way I can clean that up a little bit to where y'all can see it a little better. Let's see. Let's try and see if we can get it just right. Oh, I think we almost had it. There it is right there. Bam. Yep. And it's just a legendary sorcery for 4 and a black. Put up to 1 target creature or planeswalker from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Destroy up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. Exile it. And I just love this art because you can see Gerard and Urza in the artwork. Then I picked up a couple Fractured Power Stones for Commander Knights at one of my local game stores. They like to play Kingdom Chase, which is a variant of the Kingdom format and Plane Chase. And this is also a 2 mana rock, so kind of helps all the same. I got a couple copies of them. A Flame Shadow Conjuring. It's an enchantment for 3 and a red. Whenever a non-token enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay red. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature. I got this for... What did I get this for? I had this... Maybe I just got it because it was cheap at the time. I got it for a deck. I got it 2 copies of it. Maybe it was for my artifact deck. I don't know. Fireman Commando for 3 and a white. It's another angel for Giada. Whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. It's card draw. And whenever another player attacks with 2 or more creatures, they draw a card if none of those creatures attacked you. So it's an incentive to also not get hit. And then I loved these zombie art tokens, so I just had to get a few of those. The Urn of Godfire. It's a removal spell for your colorless decks because it has the tap ability 6 and tap it, sacrifice to destroy target creature or enchantment. Got a couple of those, play set of those. Unseal the Necropolis for 2 and a black. These are from March of the Machines. Yeah. These are almost all from March of the Machines. Yeah. Unseal the Necropolis. Each player mills 3. I got this for Muldrotha, my Muldrotha deck. If only, man, I really want to try and clean that up a little more. That's a lot better. Oh, there we go. That is clean as a whistle. But yeah, then you return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. This goes great in a mill deck and or zombie deck. I got a playset of that just in case I wanted to do more with it. Polukranos Reborn. It's 3 green legendary Hydra, and it has a flip side with reach, but it's a 4/5, and on the flip side, it's Polukranos Engine of Ruin has reach and lifelink, and whenever it or another non-token Hydra you control dies, create a 3/3 green and white Phyrexian Hydra creature token with reach and a green white Hydra token with lifelink. I think I just got this because I just wanted to see what it did. Phyrexian Archivist. This is a Phyrexian I didn't have in Traxos, so I needed to get one. Omnath Locus of All. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black instead. It's not a bad deck. You know, at the beginning of your pre, it's not a bad card. I like this. Boon Bringer Valkyrie. It has backup 1 and flying, first strike, and lifelink. 4/5. Atraxas Fall. This is, I think this will be the new green removal spell because it doesn't deal with just like everything like a Beast Within, but it does a lot of work. And its sorcery speed, it's not great, but it's still pretty good in my opinion. So I got like 4 of these. Archangel Elspeth. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with lifelink as her +1. This is a 4 mana planeswalker with 4 loyalty starting out. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. Becomes an angel in addition to its other types and gains flying. This is going in Giada because it makes angels, and it makes angels bigger. Return all impermanent cards with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your battlefield. That's not a good, it's not great in the deck, but it's still pretty good for what it does. And then, of course, I had to get an Invasion of Innistrad because it does have all of the zombies on it. And that's just gorgeous. And then it becomes Deluge of the Dead, that enchantment, and whenever it enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Create 2 2/2s. 2 and a black, exile target creature card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, create a token. Which is pretty good if you're going against more creature-based decks. So that's a good one. And plus, nobody I knew had one. None of these cards for trade. No local game shops or nothing. And then Invasion of Amonkhet. This one actually became a pretty decent card later on. Whenever it enters the battlefield, each player mills 3, then each opponent discards a card, and you draw a card. So for 3 mana, you get you draw, and everybody else discards and mills 3, and everybody mills 3. This is also, one of these is also going into my Muldrotha deck. And on the flip side, Lazotep Convert. It's a zombie, 4/4 zombie. Whenever it enters the battlefield, as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except it's a 4/4 black zombie in addition to its other types. Which is pretty good if you're putting it in Eldrazi. So I got 2 of those. And then some of the ones that I didn't know were actually in the set, like Halo Charge Scob. I mean, it's not powerful. I mean, when it enters, each player mills 2, then you may put an instant sorcery or battle from your graveyard on top of your library. It's 4/4 for 5. It's not bad, but it's not like great. But I wanted the foil of it because the foiling is just gorgeous. And then we come to the last card, which is actually a thick boy. This is the Gimbal Gremlin Prodigy. I wanted to change up my artifact deck that I have that's red-green, and I wanted to make it red-green-blue because when you add blue to it, it just makes it a lot better. So that's why I got that, and I did get a thicker card, as you can tell by the difference just so it would last a little longer. This will never see a double sleeve. I don't even think I could double sleeve this, but it's definitely nice, and it does make a good, like, just without a sleeve. Could we double sleeve this? Let's find out. I'm just curious. Oh, other way. I prefer to do it a certain way. I double sleeve a certain way. And this can be sleeved. This can be sleeved. So you got it here in the regular sleeve. And we're going to put it in a clear sleeve here. If I can get to it. This is a Ultra Pro clear sleeve with the matte finish on the back. Or the back. And it will fit. That is gorgeous. Looks really nice. You can see it. It's really thick too. It makes that. Oh, that's it right there. But that's going to be it for today, guys. I really appreciate y'all joining me in opening up my latest package. And like I said, you don't have to take my word for it. You know what cards are good for you. So you do what you need to do to get those cards. Or you use the cards the way you need them. It that'll be it for today. I really appreciate everybody that likes, subscribed, and comments on videos. It really helps the channel. If you know anybody that likes zombies or you want to see any more kind of content like this, let me know down in the comments below. And I will see you guys next time in the graveyard.